Back by popular demand is Sousa on Sports with the soccer coach, Coach Nelson Machado. Welcome in today.
Thank you for having me.
So, we're happy this is your first time on the air, isn't it?
Yes, it is. This is my first interview, and I'm very proud and happy that it's with you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Makes me proud. So, I have a few questions, actually 12 of them.
Excellent.
The first one is, when at a tryout, do current players get grandfathered into the team, or must they retry out, just like everyone else?
No, it's just like everybody else, right? Every year is a new beginning. Everyone has a fresh chance to make the team.
All right. So, are there cards at this level, or are penalties assessed?
No, there's cards. There's yellow cards and red cards. So if you get 2 yellows in a game, you get a red and you're out, and then you have to sit a couple games.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so on top of getting kicked out of that game, you also have to sit out 2 more games after that.
Right, that was interesting. If a game is tied after regulation in the playoffs, you go to overtime, or do you have to do penalty shots?
So in the regular season we end with ties, but in the playoffs we do go into overtime, and if we don't score in the overtime, then we go to penalty kicks.
Okay. Okay, it's sort of like in regular season hockey.
Yes, very similar to that.
There's overtime and then there's a shootout. Right. Do games get rained out?
It depends. Usually with the rain, unless the field's not playable, we'll play. Like if there's standing water, then it's not safe for the players, so we wouldn't play. If it's thunder and lightning, we wouldn't play. But like I like to say, rain is just water. It's not going to hurt you if you get rained on.
We're not the wicked witch of the west.
That's right. We won't melt.
Do we make up the games?
Yes. If a game gets rained out, usually we play the next available day that we can get to a field.
Okay. What if it rains during the game?
I absolutely love when it rains in the game. That makes for a more competitive game, more action, the ball moves faster, everyone gets a new burst of energy. It's a lot of fun to play in the rain.
So there's no getting delayed or getting suspended?
Only if there's thunder and lightning. Only in the situation where things would be unsafe for the players.
Do you just call the game at that point, or do you sit it out?
The decision would be made by the referees, not by the coaches.
Okay. That's what I figured, but this is the general rule. I was wondering if you just get suspended. Okay. If you upset at players during the game, do you yell at them on the field, or do you think that's detrimental until you yell at them in the locker room?
I generally try not to yell at the players at all. I try to find a positive way to take whatever message I have and deliver it so that it's more instructional rather than a form of criticism. I find that, it is detrimental when you tend to go more negative. So, like I said, I try to spin it as best I can to incentivize the players to do better.
Okay. Other than skill, what determines who makes the team and who doesn't?
It's a lot of quality, like characteristics of their character. Resilience, like willing to when things aren't going well, to keep working hard and try to get back into games. It's that commitment, it's the heart. I would rather take a player who is willing to work hard day in and day out than someone who's very skilled but not willing to work hard.
Okay. In practice, what are your favorite drills?
Oh, my favorite drills are the ones where we're competing against one another, where everyone's having fun, where we're trying to score as many goals as we can.
Please excuse the interruption. If anyone finds a black backpack with a red folder, please come to the office. That's a black backpack and a red folder. Thank you.
That's the first time that's ever happened.
Well, we are in a school, so.
True. So were you done with that one, the skill part?
I believe we were talking about the drills.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
I like to mix in a lot of team building exercises where sometimes we're doing things that don't really look like they're soccer related, but it gets everyone working together and on the same page. So those are usually a lot of fun.
Okay. Does it bother you if you lose a big game? You're just happy that you got there in the first place?
I tend to get very passionate and worked up during games. So when we lose, I get upset, but I don't get upset with the players. I get upset that that we lost. And then when we win, I'm the happiest person in the world. So, right, and usually by the time I get home, especially if we've lost, I think about what happened in the game, and I just find where we can work to improve to get better.
Okay. Didn't we already talk about what happens when you're thrown out? Is it the foregone conclusion that you're suspended?
Yeah, it's automatic 2 games if you get. It's a minimum of 2 games. If you did something completely egregious, it could be more. So.
Yikes.
Yep.
No, that's happened before. If given a chance to play for a team other than the New England Revolution in the MLS, which would you choose?
I think right now Seattle is one of the better teams in the MLS. So I think. And they have one of the best fan bases around, so I think that would be a great environment to play in or coach at.
Okay. One more question, and then we'll be done. What advice would you give to prospective soccer players around the world?
I just say keep playing, keep having fun, be prepared for the craziest things to happen. I mean, this year we had a dog run across the field in the middle of a game. Once you think you've seen it all, that's when you see new things. So always keep playing, keep having fun.
Yeah, and I thought I saw it all in the Red Sox, and then I saw the guy throw a piece of pizza.
Right. I do remember that.
And then I thought I saw it all, and then I watched the Yankees ground crew completely messed up with their putting the tarp on.
Right. Well, the Yankees aren't as good as the Red Sox, so that explains a lot of that.
Well, it took them 20 minutes to put a tarp on the field.
Right.
Come on. So, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Julian. It was a pleasure being interviewed by you.
We don't know, but we'll find out later. Good night.